Hold on. There we go. During college as a former Miss Northeast Texas and Miss East Texas, Northeast USA and Miss East Texas USA, Miranda's passion for style and fashion draw her into the closets of friends. So she'd probably love to come to your closet too. You might not want her to come to your closet, but she'd probably like to come to your closet. Anyway, she's still having a blast even after 26 years later. She has so much content and so much to share with you tonight. So I'm just going to turn it over to Miranda Reigns. Miranda, you are on, and I know I should have worn something like that. See, I'm muted tonight. So there,
Oh,
wrong
good.
thing.
You always look good, Janice. Hello, everybody. How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm scrolling through and looking at beautiful friends and new friends tonight. And so far, I think I've seen a couple of shout outs from Texas friends. So I'm so grateful to spend this evening with you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I told Janice today. I am a pastor's wife, which I just heard, and I'm at the church right now. I am. We had meetings tonight, and I'm in the administrator's office. And so, if you see a little Jesus behind you or something, just know that's where we are tonight. But I'm so grateful to have a business that's flexible. We work where we can, how we can, right? It is such an honor to come to you tonight and talk to you about a couple of things. If we're new friends, just to let you know some insight here. As an image consultant, I love helping my friends raise their confidence level and have clarity in three areas to serve you best. I love when my friends recognize style, what you love stylistically. If you love something, y'all, and it brings you joy, I want you to wear it. But you need to know what you love. And then we also need to love what we don't love. And it's okay to not love certain things. I had some clients, they just don't love a polka dot, don't ever wear a polka dot. We have some friends that love a lace, don't love a lace. Like whatever that looks like for you, know what you appreciate style wise, know what you don't love, hone in on that. And whether you are classic or boho, romantic, anything sporty athleisure in between, there's a place for you to honor yourself within your style lane. So, style is important. Number two, once you know your style lane, my goal is to help you know how to pick pieces that you appreciate the style of, but that honor your body shape. We're going to talk about that in just a second. How many of you have ever put on something and you're like, this ain't it? This ain't it. Or maybe you put on, you were influenced by someone else, and then you got it home and you're like, this don't fit the same. This is not like it was on her because everyone is different and we earn our precious bodies. And so I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit and give you clarity on tips for body shape. And then we're going to dive into a little bit of color. So, in the big picture, styles that you love, make it honor your body shape, and then hopefully you can buy it in a color that loves you back. I'm going to talk about trending colors just a little bit in just a moment. So, we're going to kind of put a lot together. So, again, loving your comments. Thank you for chatting with me. I love good feedback. But let's talk about body shape. All right, here's the thing. We're all good friends now. Let's just get to the point. How many of us have ever gained some weight? We are not where we once were. All right, let's be real. On the flip side, how many of us, prayerfully, thankfully, we're rejoicing because maybe we've lost a pound or two? Anybody losing something? We're not going to look at you with a jealous spirit. We're proud of you. Okay, great. How many of you have been in a stage of life where you felt like your clothes don't fit the same? Maybe your body's morphed or shifted. How many of us are in a close relationship with the menopause? Anybody want to admit? There's my friends right there. If you're in that close relationship like I am, it is not the same as it once was, right? How many of us ever had a baby? Them hips didn't go back. But on the flip side, how many of us maybe work in a position or a field where maybe you are a rancher, a farmer, or you work as a nurse where you're constantly lifting people or lifting things up high or you're working out? Those shoulders may have done a couple, little bit of an expansion. Point is, friends, your bodies morph. And it is okay to recognize where we were and where we're headed and what happens in between. But that also means your clothes should shift to honor you well. At the end of the day, you want to wear clothes that bring out your best features. And how many of us could get excited to not reveal our areas of concern? We all have areas of concern. We are concerned no one looks there. For a lot of us, it could be our midsection. How many of us, the back of my arms are my area of concern? I'd cover them up every day, all day. Like there's different areas of concern. Every body shape will have best features, areas of concern, and then we all have our nuances of things that we're concerned with. But let's just talk about it a little bit. I'm going to describe all the different body shapes. I'm going to speak generally tonight. I am going to just also be honest and let you know that when you have a body shape analysis with me, I can get very specific to you because your shape is beautiful to you, but you may have other things going on. I'm going to describe the body shapes. But then again, guess what? Some of us are petite. Some of us are tall. Some of us we're in the in between. Any 5'4" friends? My 5'4" friends, you're right in the middle. It's hard to buy you pants. I mean, you just bless your heart. We do the best we can, my 5'4" friends. How many of us might be short waisted? Are you long waisted? How many of us just have a few little long leg, short torso combos? So every one of us are beautifully, wonderfully made. Oh, Jessica's 5 foot. I love it. I love it for you. So all of these things also work in congruent with your beautiful shape so that you end up picking pieces that elongate you and bring your best features forward. All right, but let's just talk and describe all the body shapes. I'm going to have you have ears to hear. I'm going to do a roll call at the end where I'm just going to take a poll to see where you think you land in describing your beautiful shape. All right, let's start with the hourglass shape. And we may have a visual for you to just put eyes and see. And again, we're speaking generally. The hourglass shape, y'all ever heard of it? Y'all know the hourglass? Yes.
Miranda, do you want me to bring up your screen share of the
Oh,
shape shift?
yes, that would be fabulous. And Janice, I cannot see you. So as long as I can hear you and you hear me, holler at me if you need anything. Oh, I see you now. Okay, great. If you're looking at the image of our body shape, which we are going to just, again, speak to all of them, I'm going to diagnose their characteristics. The beautiful hourglass. We've all heard about it. The hourglass is symmetric. Her shoulders and her hips are vertically aligned, and she has an interior rib cage that we see. I am going to be honest with you. I often smile when a client say, "Well, I'm hourglass," because everyone feels like if they see their rib cage, they're an hourglass, and that is incorrect. Just because you're like, "Oh, I have a rib cage," well, we all do, y'all. We all do. So this is a description of all the body shapes, but the hourglass is the most symmetric. By the way, you can be any size at any shape. Every size. An hourglass can be a 2 or a 22 and everything in between. Every single shape, it's not a reflection of the size of the number that's on your clothing. So you can wear every size can be in every shape. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, the hourglass, you're symmetric and we see your rib cage. The pear, friend, we have her shoulders and she gets juicier, wider, broader in the hips and the booty cheeks. Let's just call a spade a spade. I am in the church house, and so we're going to say booty cheeks real softly. Okay, so we are a little curvier in the midsection, in the outer edges. We are more curvier. When I think of a pear, I think of a beautiful Kardashian. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Y'all know the Kardashians? They've got that curvier on their bottom half. So this would be a pear. By the way, you could be an in-between sometimes, and a lot of times we women, we're morphing. So you could be an hourglass that's turned pear in your lifetime. So a lot of times, again, morphing happens. The apple shape. We love a beautiful apple. A lot of times the apple, it's described as rounded, but basically an apple typically has more in the middle. This is where they're most prominent in the middle. I am going to say this. You can have an apple tendency if you're blessed with a great bust size, which is not me, clearly. But if you have a great bust size, we may need to borrow a few characteristics of an apple when we dress you to help minimize your bust should you wish. But apples typically are more rounded in the middle, and that would be their broadest area. The rectangle friends, unlike the hourglass, the rectangle shoulder, rib cage, and hips are all in alignment. Visually, if you've ever seen Kelly Ripa on the morning show, she's a beautiful rectangle. Sisters all aligned, not a curve to be seen. So your rectangles, a lot of times, I see them in athletic friends or even younger ladies that are not everyone by any means, but a lot of times just that straight look as a rectangle comes from those who potentially are athletes and work out quite a bit. And then the inverted triangle. The inverted triangle, I'm very familiar. My mom and my beautiful sister and my husband are all inverted triangles. It's when your shoulders are your broadest area and then you slim down toward the ankle. Knowing your body shape is super important. And then the other characteristics about your stature, petite, like I mentioned, short waisted, long waisted, all these other factors come in. Or even if you have a tendency to combine a couple of shapes, what you once were to what you're becoming, and meet in the middle, how you dress. This is so important when you know your shape because you pick styles of clothes that you love. And then I'm going to give you some descriptives in just a second about what clothing piece honors the shape best. But before we do that, let's take a quick poll. I love seeing your comments in the photo here, but can we do a raise of hands just because I have eyes on you while I'm looking at you? All right. If you strongly feel in your heart of hearts you are balanced and you have a rib cage that we can all see, but with balanced shoulders and hips and are a beautiful hourglass, can you raise your hand? Let me see you. All my hourglasses. Okay, I got a couple. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Love that for you. We love that for y'all. We're so happy for you. We won't have a jealous spirit. How many of us feel you may lean a little pear? Your broadest part would be at your hip area. This would be where you're most juicy, if you will. If you gain weight, it's potentially going to be in the booty cheeks and the hip area for the most part. All right. I feel we got a good little collection of beautiful pears. By the way, I lean slightly pear myself. Love that for you, little Kardashians. Okay. Let's do the next roll call. If you feel you are a beautiful apple, maybe your bust and midsection kind of align or close, let me shout out all my apples. Good. Very good. Love that for you. Awesome. By the way, we know you got good legs too. Apples typically have great legs. All right, where's my beautiful rectangles? We love you, but not a curve in sight. We already know. Not a curve happening. Okay, my rectangles. Shout out to you guys. And then, do we have anyone that is an inverted triangle? Anyone an inverted triangle? Awesome. Not very many, very few. Okay. Here's where I'm going to be honest with you. Most inverted triangles never know they're an inverted triangle. I diagnose that most often when people are like, really? They are so surprised. So, this is when taking measurements with a measuring tape, although brilliant and wonderful, is not always the most accurate way to define your shape. So, this is where someone who loves you like me, when I have eyes on you, and our virtual body shape assessment will analyze. But inverted triangles are the most misdiagnosed next to hourglass. Because again, just because we see a rib cage doesn't mean you're an hourglass. Let me give you a couple of tips on what to wear in each shape before we talk about color. And I'm also going to end the conversation about what we're not going to wear. Because how many of us know what you wear is also important what not to wear. But let's dive into the good part. My hourglasses. Just wear what you want. Wear what you want. You look good in all of it. You're balanced. You know those girls that you're just like, she looks good in a paper bag. She's probably an hourglass. So, an hourglass, the key, however, is we want things to be true to size. I love you, hourglasses, but you're not the
Go
friends
down
that
to the
wear
translation
roomier,
button and click it on there.
big. So we want things that fit you true to size. It doesn't always have to be skin tight by any means, but hourglasses, you need true to size. I would also say to hourglasses, we want to honor your rib cage. So things that have rib cage detailing. You look in the event, you love the style. You look great throwing a belt on. Like if your hourglass sitting still, I'm like, can we belt that? Let's belt it. So you look good with the belt. You look good with any side cuts out or ruching on the side, and you look great in two-piece outfits. Hourglass, a top and a bottom. A shirt and shorts this summer, a shirt and jeans. You look in a two-piece outfit when that shirt hits you at the waist. So hourglasses, generally speaking, those are meat and potatoes that you could take to the bank on fitting yourself. Great. Paula knows she looks good in a two-piece. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Us pears. Who are my pears again? Us juicy pears. Basically, we're an hourglass with extra curve. Okay, let's just say that. If you're a pear like myself, here's the thing. I love us. I love us. But when I dress you, I'm going to say it needs to be sleepy on the bottom. So, sweet friends, the bottom of you is very sleepy. Not a lot of print, pomp, and circumstance on the bottom of you. However, you need volume at the ankle when it comes to your pants to balance your hips. So, my pear shaped friends, well, I'll tell you what not to wear in a second. What we're going to wear flare or boot cut, depending on your petite or leg height stature. So, boot cut or flare. This spring and summer, put on a palazzo pant, put on a voluminous bottom, and then do more of a fitted or true to size topper if you wish. That's going to work for the pear to balance those hips up at the top of you and then hips to the ankle. If you're a pear friend like me, we love a good shirt. In the event the style serves you, we love a shirt with a good old puff at the shoulder. Volume at the shoulder is your friend as a pear if that style serves you. All right, so pear friends, we're basically curvy hourglasses, but we need volume at the ankle. My apple friends, listen, let's just cut to the chase here. We know you got good boobies and good legs, okay? Let's just say what we need to say. And so we're going to showcase it. All right. My apples, we need to know what to showcase. So I will tell you, I would do a neckline for my apples. A neckline is what you're going to wear. V-neck, you could do a scoop, a U. You need basically your décolleté. And because we are Mary Kay girls, we've got that skincare rocking and it looks so great anyway. You're going to have your neck and décolleté showing to your comfort level. We're all classy girls, but what your comfort level looks like, this is your prime time right here. Secondly, your prime time would be your knees down. Now, I know every woman has feelings about their kneecaps. Some of us don't want them to see the light of day. Some of us don't mind showing them. However you feel about your kneecaps. However, if you're an apple, I would love if we could show your kneecap and wear things right above the knee, not too short, but right above the knee. So in an apple, may I impress upon you, not that y'all asked, but as an apple for a capsule wardrobe in the spring and summer, I would put you in dresses, lightweight A-line dresses with an elbow sleeve and a neckline. That would be to me that best wardrobe piece for you. Now you can wear shorts and all of that, but a throw on and go dress in the dog days of summer, A-line neckline sleeves, chef's kiss for my beautiful apples. My rectangle friends, we go put some curves on you. Okay. We need to curve you up a little bit. So you look good when things are fitted. We don't need any big things on you because that will distract all the curves that we're trying to put on you. So for my rectangle friends, we need fitted or true to size. It don't have to be skin tight, but fitted true to size. You look great with detail at the rib cage. So this is where ruching would come across. Again, on the sides, shirts and dresses that have ruching on the sides of that for you. I love it. Anything on your body that we can make an angle, we would want to. For example, flare leg or boot cut pants. There's angles, can we agree, at the ankle. So that's going to be on you head to toe. We're giving a little bit of an angle there. You look good in a V neck. Even if we curved you out with the U and a little scoopy, you look good with like wrap style shirts and dresses because we're creating angles across your midsection. So if there's anything, for example, even a design of a shirt that is sideways striped, like it's got a stripe that goes to the vertical side, visually, boom, we just curved you out visually. Those are things to look for if you are a rectangle. Angles, like an A-line dress, flare pants, and we want them more true to size. And then my beautiful inverted triangles. Again, I can dress y'all in my sleep because I'm surrounded by beautiful inverted triangles in my family. I love you, but your shoulders are your broadest part, sis. So you need some sleeves. If we just cover up a little bit of that shoulder, it's going to give the illusion that we are lessening and pulling back your shoulders. Inverted triangles, you look good with sleeves. My phone keeps moving. I'm sorry, I'm moving and it's following me. So you look good with sleeves. Inverted triangles, you look good in solid tops. So if we were putting an outfit together, I would put you in a solid top and a print colored or patterned bottom. That could be a recipe of success for you. My inverted triangles, we love when things fit and flare. So at your waist, like an A-line shirt, you could call it a peplum, you could call it a small peplum, like anything that fit and flared a little bit, that's going to help us balance you from your waist up to your shoulder. So inverted triangles, the top of you, solid sleeves, and a neckline is your success story. You need a neckline too, just like an apple. This right here, that neck décolleté is going to be fabulous for my inverted triangles. All right, now we're marinating all this. We're all honest friends now. Let's do a little roll call. Or let me just ask you an honest question. By show of hand, how many feel like I heard you, Miranda? I heard you say things we could do, but I ain't doing none of it. Does anybody say, oh, nope, no wonder I don't like what I'm having? I saw a lot of clarity and light bulbs went off in a second. So now I want you to think about what I just said, just the little bit that I've taught you on each shape with what you feel that you are. And then now think about, no wonder I didn't like that dress. Or no wonder I didn't feel confident in XYZ. Well, sis, you just put two and two together. Although you may have liked the style of something, if it couldn't be purchased or there wasn't a relative or a cousin, I like to say, of its style that honored your body, I don't know. I don't know. In the perfect world, again, you buy clothes that you love the style, but you find the version of it that loves your body shape so that us, the viewer of you, when you walk in the room, our eye goes to your best features. Apples, we're going to look at you, well, beautiful face. Everyone's beautiful face first. But then our eye's going to go right here to your neck, boom, right to your good legs. Yes, yes. For my pears, when you come in and you got volume at your ankle, now you just look curvy and we're balancing them juicy hips downward. And then them top heavy shoulders like this, ooh, now you just hourglass in head to toe. So when you walk in, that's what we notice, this tall drink of water in front of us. And then a rectangle, friend, all we see is curves in the middle with that bell tone and that ruching. So we're really bringing the viewer's eye view to your best features when you dress in your body shape. In a minute, I'm going to circle back to what not to wear so we can know what we're avoiding. But in the meantime, let me pause for just a second and talk about colors. So that, again, looking at the big picture, pick something because you love its style, buy a version of it that honors your body shape. We may have to make a few changes, but then hopefully you'll also be able to pick a color to purchase that honors you well. Well, knowing your color palette is fabulous. But then trending colors and what's fun to wear and investigate and try on for trends. So that's what we're going to talk about real quick is I'm going to give you just a shout out for trending colors. And then that can also be your makeup and clothing options for you because how many of us know you look like the perfect package when you have a level 10 confidence, you're walking in something that brings you joy and it serves your body and voila, the color's so stinking fun. Like it's just putting it all together. So I'm going to take a swig of the sweet tea real quick. And then we're going to talk about the color of the year and then go down all the options that you can wear real quick. Okay, pardon me. The color of the year, if you hadn't heard this, especially my guest, the Pantone Company creates the color of the year. And we're buying all the things in this color from housewares to your clothing, etc. And the color of the year is called Cloud Dancer. Yes, basically it's white. So I love that the color of the year is no color. Okay. So it's white. But what that makes sense for us is don't we feel white is light and bright? And therefore, it's perfect for spring and summer, the literal calendar of the year where God's natural palette screams, hello, sunshine, hello, bright. So it's such a great reflection of that. But when we're wearing shades of white, what are we going to put with it, y'all? Because how many of us want to wear white head to toe all the time? First of all, how many of us are mamas with the little children? We ain't wearing white at all. So let's be crystal clear. Some of us are not allowed to wear white based on our eating habits, etc. But if we are going to wear, what can we put with it or what are shades that complement white? All right, before I show you lots of pastels, I'm going to bring in some darker hues and neutrals to tell you how to wear it best. But we're going to start with this first color. Janice, I'm going to go through all the other colors real quick. I'm sure you might be screen sharing, but just want to give you a heads up. This next color that we're going to talk about, did anyone watch the Today Show this morning? I kind of keep it on in the background while I am getting the girls ready for school. And they talked about this color on the Today Show. It's called Cerulean Blue. Cerulean Blue. Ah. So basically, Anne Hathaway was on the Today Show and she was marketing the Devil Wears Prada 2 that's coming out. And guess what color they are all going to be talking about? Cerulean Blue. And now you know. So I loved that moment this morning. If you're looking at Cerulean Blue, I want you to kind of think of it as a cousin to aqua. Okay, so it's in that aqua family. Yes, it is blue. You're going to see shades of cerulean. There will be some ceruleans that are more bright, hot, if you will, like a cousin to hot turquoise. And then you're going to have cerulean blue that's a little smidge softer, like a lighter aqua, just a little bit, or a clear aqua. So there's going to be some cousins to cerulean blue. So just keep that in mind. But it pairs so well with white, clearly, but other pastels are awesome to put with cerulean blue. I will say cerulean blue, in the event you have had color analysis, you're going to look great as a winter. If you're a bright winter or a light winter, you're going to look great in cerulean blue. But also if you're a summer, especially maybe like a deep summer for sure, and you get a tan, you can put on cerulean blue as well. And if you are a clear spring, have fun with cerulean blue. I love it. Don't forget this on your fingernails. If that's your kind of jam and style, put some color on your toes, put it on your fingernails, and maybe in your swimsuit, sister. All right, let's go to lilac. Lilac, that light purple. If you remember from us in the fall and winter, talking about purple was huge. It was the color to wear shades of purple in the winter. Now we're taking the lighter version, lilac, into the spring and summer. So keep that in mind. It pairs great with white. However, if you have a darker feature, AKA like me, a darker hair, a darker eye, darker skin, if you have depth in your features, you could partner that with a deeper hue of purple. So just think, you don't have to be head to toe lilac, you can sprinkle it in. Here's what I love about Mary Kay. Mary Kay is always on trend, and one of our newest lip glosses has that lilac in it, and it is Fabulous. I think every girl could put this in her makeup bag and throw it on for the rest of the year, but definitely in spring and summer, this is a great way to wake up your face wearing a little bit of the purple. And if you have a green eye, just know that lilac lip gloss will pull the green of your eye forward. So I would recommend it for everybody, but definitely my green and brown eyed girls. So you could put lilac in your clothing. Mix it with purple, mix it with white. If you want to lighten it, brighten it, but everyone needs a lilac lip gloss. We're also going to wear pink. Oh, Monica's green eyed. Yes, girl, me too. We're wearing shades of pink. No one knows pink more than us Mary Kay girls and our fabulous customers and guests. But when it comes to pink, we're calling this pink millennial pink. That's the new verbiage. So we're not going to say baby pink anymore. We're not going to say powder pink no more. We're going to say millennial pink. That's basically what we're calling this now to sound hip and trendy. But this millennial pink, you're going to pair with white, yes, but you're also going to be able to put it with the other pastels. You're going to mix it with cerulean blue, y'all, if you want. A little bit of lilac, might as well. Mix these all together. Pink will be easiest, kind of like the lilac, on your lips, okay? So in Mary Kay, we've got definitely Fancy Nancy lip gloss, but could I impress upon you pink ballerina? Do not sleep on pink ballerina. I think every girl needs it in your makeup bag. No matter what season you are, our lip glosses are sheer enough to where they can just add a little bit of that pink into the scene with any lip liner, etc., that you're marrying with it. I love the pink ballerina, but also pink lips. And Mary Kay, let me give you a quick roll call because keep in mind, if you choose not to do color on your clothes, that's okay. But a little on your lips brings your face forward, especially in spring and summer when we're going a little lighter on the makeup. Your lips and healthy skin glowing will just be fantastic. In Mary Kay, our cooler colors will be natural. If we're looking for a pink that's more cool, natural is. Trademark pink is also in that family. And if you're like me and you lean a little bit more warm, I would shift to poetic pink. So it's still light and soft, but all of those can have that pink ballerina on top. And we are so trendy in this millennial pink and looking great. You're also going to see yellow, adding some yellow in. Now here's the deal. Y'all don't tune me out yet. I see some of y'all's faces with this yellow. Y'all's upset. I know. You either love it or hate it. I know. I know. But doesn't yellow bring you joy? Doesn't yellow? I love a good yellow. Let me tell you. Depending on what hue and color, most of us can wear yellow, except my deep winters probably wouldn't put you in it. But you may need a warmed up yellow, a bright yellow, soft yellow, a butter yellow if you're in autumn, etc. But we can all wear a little shaded yellow if you want to. Oh, somebody's husband called him a banana in a yellow. Bless his heart. Okay, but yellow pastel, sprinkling it in. I love yellow as a base to mix with, for example, 4th of July. Hear me out. 4th of July, y'all know it's going to wear red and navy and white and all that. Put your little yellow up in there. Get a little yellow tennis shoe. Put your little yellow bag on. Add a little yellow with your 4th of July. Yes. Do a little something different on your swimsuit if you want to, your fingernails, whatever. But a little yellow looks great with your pinks and your lavenders, etc. Let's give you some darker hues. So again, if you're like me and you have a darker feature, these darker hues will ground your color palette a little bit more. We're going to talk about the power of red. Now, red, we all could use a little hazy red in our life, right? A little red looks so good. You need your correct version of red, however, sister. I love you, but not all reds love us back equally and the same. You need to pick your best version. If you have cool skin, you may need a true red or a blue-based red, which would Mary Kay would be like scarlet red lipstick. Or if you're thinking just red polish, kind of go that direction. And if you're warm, think of a clear red, like a brighter true clear red, or even a tomato red with some orange in it. Now you can do it muted, bright, whatever hue that you love, but a little bit of red looks great. Here's some tips with red. I think you need to commit all the way or just bring it in a little bit. For example, do a red lip, like for example, even our Mary Kay red lip liner and our new red gloss that we just came out with, put them two together, and that would be the only red thing on your body all day. We ain't doing nothing else red. Just the lip. That's enough. Okay, then maybe you just do red fingernails and red toenails. That's all the red on our body that day. Maybe if you want to add a little spicy lip in, you could. Or flip the script. You commit and do red. You are in a red dress all the way. You're in a red pantsuit all the way. So I feel like when we do red, add a little bit in, makes a statement, or make a statement and go all the way. Put a nude shoe in it. If you have a red dress on, you may want to go a light nude lip. I wouldn't even maybe do a red lip if you want to. By the way, I found the best red sundress at Walmart. I kid you not. I don't know what the J. Crew is happening at Walmart, but I was there and I got it on clearance and it's fabulous. So you may need to go check it out. Put a little red in. And then we've got blue. These are our last two blue. Gina loves Walmart. I know, right? We've got this sky blue is what I'm going to call it. I am crazy over this color. If y'all are in my private Facebook group, which everyone's invited to be a part of, you've heard me talk about this blue because we can treat it as a neutral. Just this week on the Today Show Monday, Hoda Kotb, I screenshot it. I'll be posting it. She's an autumn and she rocked sky blue. Chef's kiss. If you're a summer, if you're a spring, or you're a light winter, sky blue is everything. You can take sky blue, mix it with something deep and dark, like an aubergine or a purple. You can take sky blue with whites. You can take it with all your pastels. It looks incredible. And then navy. Navy will be your grounding neutral. So I hope for spring and summer. Do y'all know navy's in everyone's color wheel? You know what isn't though? Black. I hate to tell you, black is not everyone's best color, but navy is. Some of us need a lighter shade of navy. Some of us can go darker navy, but navy over black. But especially in spring and summer, I urge all my clients, put away the black if you can. Bring out the navy. Sis, I promise it's going to love you well. And it's easy and looks great with the shades of white. All right, play with color. So remember, your style, what you love style-wise, honor your body, pick shapes of that style that honor your best features, and buy it in a color that loves you back. Before I let you go and turn it back over for drawings and giveaways, I also want to tell you what not to wear. Just a few little things on what not to wear with your body shape. One quick reminder though, at the end of the day, if it brings you joy, I want you to wear it. So if you heard me all and you're like, la, 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 whatever, I still love you no matter what. Now, I ain't wrong. I ain't wrong, but I still love you. So at the end of the day, wear what brings you joy, but consider these do nots. All right. For example, my apples, my beautiful apple friends, we're going to avoid high necklines. I love you. No turtlenecks for you. I love you. No mock necks, no high neck t-shirts. Apples, just think the higher neck you go, the larger things become. Release it. Add your little neckline, okay? So apples, no high necks for you, not even in the dead of winter, sis, all right? My pear-shaped friends, where's my pears? There are lots of us curvy, juicy pears. I love you. No skinny jeans for you. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No skinny jeans for you. No tapered ankles or legs for you. We pear girls, I'm one of them. I can talk to us. When we go tapered at the ankle, guess what, boo? Everything's wider at the hips and booty cheeks. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Objects are larger than they appear. So if you're a pear, no skinny jeans or like leggings that are tight fitted. As far as at the house, do what you want to do. But in the public, we're not going to wear no skinny jeans, tapered ankles. My hourglass friends, we're not going to go too oversized and boxy on the top and bottom of you. I know it's comfortable. I know it sure is great to be roomy and boxy and oversized, but you need true to size fitted hourglass friends. Same thing for the rectangles. My rectangles, I love you, but a regular old t-shirt, not your friend. A regular old t-shirt is not your friend. You need to knot that bad boy. You need to tuck it in with a belt. You got to do something with it. But leaving a t-shirt, because guess what? A rectangular t-shirt on a rectangular friend does nothing for you. And I love you. I'm saying it with love. And then my inverted triangles. No puffy sleeves for you. We love sleek. We love a little sleek sleeve. We love sleeves too. So no puffy sleeves for you. Simple on the shoulders. Okay. If we're not friends on social media, I think Janice might put out some Instagram. If we want to follow each other, I'd love to follow each other so I can have eyes on you. Instagram, it's Miranda Rains. Facebook, Miranda Rains. But I also want to encourage you. If you've never had a body shape analysis, I work virtually. I have clients all over the country, actually in several countries and around the world too. So we work virtually. My website is mirandarains.com, and I love making it extremely affordable because you need to know. When you know your body shape, you will shop smarter, steward your resources well, and then you're not standing in front of the closet saying, I ain't got nothing to wear. That looks good in here on me. I can't stand it. That's not you anymore because you're like, oh no, I bought what I needed to buy and it fits me so good. And this has been the right color. So you owe it to yourself to check it out. MirandaRains.com, a body shape analysis or even color analysis. If we've not had that together, will be the best investment, I promise for you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see who gets all the giveaways. Janice, as always, thank you so very much for having me be a part of your evening. And to my new guest friends tonight, thank you for being on with us. It's been a pleasure to spend the evening with you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how many of you need to go shopping tomorrow? The, the great thing is, Miranda, you need to do this for the husbands so that they can give the wives the money or whatever
Yes.
we do. I don't know. I don't have to worry about. But for those who's like, okay, here's $1,000. Go shopping tomorrow. Take Miranda. Miranda, maybe you could do some virtual shopping with people. You could take them with you on FaceTime and they can walk through with you. So, somebody put in there hourglass. I think you said like shirts and pants have to be separated. Is that correct? Somebody, a lot of comments in there.
Yes. Hourglasses look good in two-piece outfits. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I've got a high neck on. I'm like, okay, what do I? I have screwed up. I don't know what I am. So
You're
anyway,
all good. You're all good. Oh, and by the way, Janice, may I say this too? I love shopping, and y'all, if y'all follow me, you'll see me in stores. And so when you have ears to hear, I do a lot of shout outs. I'll say, this outfit is for a pair. This looks great. So if we're friends on social media, just know you'll have ears to hear that. And then if y'all are on Facebook, I do have a private group. Everyone can be a part of it. And that's where I put a lot of shopping experiences and things. If you need a personal shopper, plus all the details, it's Miranda's Closet Clients. If y'all want to look for that on Facebook, you'll see the shopping.
and Miranda and I talked today, and we talked about the fact that it's your outfit, but it's also your lip gloss. It is your hair. It is the whole thing. You
Yeah.
talked about the new lilac color, which I think is beautiful, and all the glamour. So I hope that if you are a guest on here tonight, well, for sure, get together with your consultant and get some glosses because they really make you look amazing. There's some great lip colors. And I think, I don't know, Miranda, is there a fashion, please? If you wear a red dress, don't you want to wear red lipstick? I feel like they should give tickets to everybody who wears hot pink or something. Isn't there a rule on the red dress?
So if you wear a red dress, I would either two things, two choices in my opinion. You either go nude, which is your best shade of nude, cool or warm in your nude, or you need to match dress with matching. The reds have to match if you do it. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. And Miranda, please, you guys go on to follow her on Instagram, follow her on her Facebook, do all those things because you need to see. Now, Miranda comes on every couple of months and she does something different for us. So this is your first time with Miranda. You do not want to miss these in the future. She's amazing. She's great. You may or may not want her in your closet, but I think it's a good idea. So I think it's great to do these things, but make sure you go to mirandarains.com tonight. Let her know also too that you were on the event because she loves to get feedback. Thank you for those colors. I think it was great. For all of you who want to know those screen shares, Miranda shared them with me. And Miranda, can I post those on the Facebook group too? The
Yeah.
different color. Okay, perfect. I'll post the body shapes. Although you're like, don't post those, Janice. Just show the fashion stuff. Okay, but I will post the body shapes and all the fashion on the two director Facebook groups. So thank you, Miranda. Can we give it up again for Miranda? Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
think Yemi's going to go out and shop too, so I'm not really sure, but maybe she will go out and shop. Maybe she made her husband watch it. I don't know. Okay, well, we do have some give outs tonight, and we do want to say that we are going to give away a lot of things tonight, but I do want to let you know about two things coming up. Next Wednesday, we have all the new foundations and our companies, makeup artists, and our production team, and everybody who's been involved in our new foundations on next Wednesday. So please make sure that you mark your calendar for that. And the other thing is we have an historic event tomorrow night. We've never done this before on our sharing event. So I want to share this with you really quickly. We have 7 free opportunities to join Mary Kay tomorrow night, but tomorrow night is going to be great. So we have Jesse Hughes Logan, Brenda Fenner, and Caitlin Fenner. We have grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter who are all pink Cadillacers. And Jessie in the middle is the grandmother, and then Brenda is her daughter. So if you have somebody who's in their 70s, 50s, 20s, 30s, that we're encompassing all tomorrow. We're super excited about tomorrow. And guess if you're on here tomorrow, if you're on here tonight, your consultant is probably in a contest and she wants to see if you'll come on to our record-breaking event tomorrow night. So we're giving away 7 free opportunities to join Mary Kay tomorrow night, but it's also information that you get to hear also too. So thank you, Miranda, again. All right, tonight, here's how this is going to work. We always go shopping for Kate Spade and Michael Kors every single month. And sometimes it's a wristlet, sometimes they're beautiful earrings or they're bracelets. I think recently we've done all kinds of things. We got some cute wristlets from Kate Spade this last time too. Sometimes we do backpacks. They're all different things that we do. So whatever you get, you get. I used to show the prizes and then they sometimes got mixed up and I stopped doing that. Okay, so just out of that one. But we want you to know that if your name is drawn for one of those Kate Spade or Michael Kors, please have your director send me an email because we always want it coming from the director to send me an email. And Carla or who's ever in charge tonight, Alice, Melanie, will put my email in there. And we want to ship those out right away. Then we're going to give away 15 mascaras tonight also too. So whew, lots of information, right? Okay. And by the way, consultants, please thank your director for being involved in these. And Yemi, I do not know how you keep up with Spanish. She said, "Where's Miranda's video for tonight?" I'm like, "There's no video." You're on your own, Yemi. Are you okay, Yemi? Are you good? Okay, she's good. Okay, my Spanish girl is good. Okay, all right. So here we go. Real quickly. So let's do the 4 Michael Kors Kate Spade winners, and let's call those out here. If who's ever on with me, if Carla, who's ever, you guys can come on here with me if you want. But who are our winners? Okay, is it you, Carla, who's doing this with me? I don't know who's doing
It's
this with me.
me,
All right,
yes.
all right, girl. Okay, who's our winners
Um,
tonight?
well, they're posting weird.
Okay, there we are. Kate Spade or Michael Kors. So we have Gordon, who's Xavier Owens. I guess I don't know how that's being posted. That's really
Oh, hold
strange.
on. Let me try.
That's like
I don't
that's a
understand why it's doing this.
I don't know, but if you're a guest on here,
One,
okay. I think Marcella
two,
is Diane's. Um, Let me see if we can't get this on here a little bit better. Brandis
three.
Gordon is Xavier's guest. So Brandis Gordon. Who is the second one? Okay, there we go. Janelle Jenkins, Lindsay Kidd, and Marcella Kim. Those are our 4 Michael Kors Kate Spade winners. So please give it up for them. Give them a big round of applause. That would be great. Thank you for that. Okay, and next our mascara winners, correct?
Yes, here they come.
Okay. Alejandro Chavez, a guest of Julie Thomas, Amy Auger, Bernacchio Acevedo, Cindy Peterson, and Deborah Lemon are all there also too. I'm getting feedback a little bit here. Okay, those are all of our winners of guests of Julie, Cheryl, Mary, Lynn, and Monica Land. And the next group is want to make sure you all get a beautiful mascara, something from tonight. All right. There we
There we
go.
go.
Karen Kennedy, Lindsay McClam, Beverly Clayson, and Rachel Randall, and Reagan Glover. Guests of Robin, Stacy, Pam, Brittany, and Denise. So congratulations to you. And we have one more set. Okay, so who is our other set? Who's our last set of mascara winners? They're coming on here. There we go. Is this 11 through 15? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it is Samantha Cruz, Shelley Cobb, Virgin Marino, Diana Davis, Esther Perez, a guest of Sharon Hawkins, Judith Reed Hoff, Graciela Maldonado, Norma Meyer, and Karen Jenkins. So I do want to say thank you, Miranda. Please give it up for Miranda Reigns. Please go on. Get her in your closet, get her to do whatever she does best, which is great. And I just want to say thank you all for being on here tonight. It was so much fun. And if you haven't connected with your Mary Kay Beauty consultant on glosses and colors and things like that, grab some great colors, okay? We have some great virtual events coming up. But thank you all for being on here tonight. And we will see you tomorrow night at our special event, okay? Thank you, Yemi, Carla, Alice, Melanie, and everybody else, okay? Thank you, everybody, for being on here tonight. Have a great evening.